So I'm just looking to see what else I can find. Right, so we haven't got outwardly obvious bruising. The shoulder is just there, in under there. I've got my finger on the point of the shoulder, and this finger down here is on the elbow, and this finger out here is on the wrist, just to give you anatomy. So the wishbone is in under these feathers, wait a minute, down where my thumb is, just getting my anatomy right, and the breastbone is running down there, just so you can see. Well, get an idea of the orientation of Cocky. Okay, I'm not feeling any fractures in the front here. Alright, I think the management of this bird is anti-inflammatories. In traditional medicine that'd be some Metacam. We'll give him a Metacam injection to start off and give him some anti-inflammatories. Alright, we're just going to give Cocky his Metacam injection. So just I've got him reasonably calm, lying on his back, secured on my lap. I'm using the towel down here to give him something to grip on. I can now run my finger down the breastbone, which runs from up here to there. I'm going to just part the feathers on one side of the breastbone and just give him an injection into the pectoral muscles. So there's the breastbone. We can see that there.
That's the end of it, is it?
No, the end of it's down here. There's the end of it down there.
Okay, that's
so I'm just coming up about a centimetre or about 2 centimetres there. I normally just put a cross across the middle of there mentally, and then I inject into there. There is some signs here of old bruising. I think it's just a slight greenish discoloration of there that, you know, he's had an injury some time ago, and he's not as plump as he should be. So I don't think he's been flying as well as he might. So here goes the injection. There's the Metacam, and I'm giving him 0.1 of this particular injection. So I'm just going to pop the needle through the skin there at an angle, and then just resting the needle against the hub of the needle against my finger as I do it. Put my finger on it as I draw it out, and then just slide my finger, and no bleeding. Alright, so that's the technique for giving an injection. You can moisten the skin with alcohol or disinfectant if you want to, as long as the skin is clean and not obviously infected where you're giving it. I don't think there's any great fuss. And as I said before, his abdomen is concave, which we can see here. I'm just parting the feathers so that you might be able to see that his abdomen is not bulging down there. I'll just get that out of the way. Anyway. And Cocky hardly flinched at all. And while we've got him, we'll just come up to the lower part of there's the top part of the breastbone up here. We're pressing into the crop area now and just examining his crop. And I'll put a fecal smear under the microscope to make sure he's got plenty of bacteria present. There's his crop. There's some of the food in the crop. You can see like putty or plasticine there. See how it pits on pressure? So that's food inside his crop. I've just massaged that. So he's still got a bit of tucker in there. Looks like bread or something. And there is some seed in it as well. I can feel some seed particles through here. And notice that the feathers are arranged in tracks. They don't cover the whole body. So I haven't plucked feathers to find these gaps, but I can see some dark food in there, a little bit of dark particles, probably sunflower or something. Anyway, that's all okay. So we'll just do a poop smear, check a poop smear under the microscope and make sure he hasn't got any, or make sure that he has got normal looking bacteria. If he didn't have, we'd have to say heavy metal poisoning.